What's up, guys? So I wanted to come to you and share a little thing about attitude. Attitude is something that I had to master and that I actually used to be fucking terrible at. Okay, I used to have the worst attitude in the world. I had the lowest energy. I wasn't charismatic. I didn't ask questions. I didn't want to hear from you. I was kind of depressed and bored with life and with people and with myself. I was highly uninterested. I literally used to write down, I'm hopeless. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I here for? I'm deeply uninterested in myself. I'm very uninteresting. I want to create an interesting life. That's still one of my goals today, by the way, to create an interesting life. For each person, that'll be a different pursuit, which is something I like about it. But my attitude used to be terrible, miserable. And attitude has made me now the most connections, the most money, the most opportunities that I've ever had in my life, ever, have come from the single tool of attitude. And attitude is a plethora of steps that you can take to become a high energy person, to become a person with a better attitude that people like to be around, that people gravitate towards. Why? Because high energy people attract high energy outcomes. They attract more people, they attract opportunities. Low energy people attract low energy outcomes. No one wants to be around them. No one wants to go back to them, right? People remember how you made them feel, not what you said to them. And so if you have a good attitude, if you have and bring good energy to every situation, people remember you as the person who's always joyful, the person who's always smiling, the person who's always, yes, sir, I'll get it done. You know, whatever problem that comes up, we'll get it done. Let's go at it. That person is much more energetic, and they're much more magnetic to be around than people who are the opposite, right? Which I think we can all agree on. That being around depressed people who are very pessimistic and shoot everything down, they're boring. No one likes them. They don't do anything, right? And so, not to say you can't shoot people's ideas down, but if you're going to shoot an idea down, give them a solution instead that works better, that you know from your own experience. That is somebody with a good attitude, a positive attitude, someone who wants to move forward. And the way that you can master attitude, I'll just give you a few, but I'm not going to go too in depth on them in this video, is to learn how to change your state. Okay, change your state. That is a skill you can build. I suggest that you go study Tony Robbins to learn that skill. And another one is, like, how did I start building my attitude to become a better person? I decided each day to pursue positive emotions. I decided each day to summon up my best self, summon up energy. As my mentor, Brendan Burchard, says, your first step of every day, before any engagement or interaction you have, before you do anything, is to summon up your best self. Summon up your highest energy self. Who is that? He's much different than the one who's low energy, or the one, you know, who just woke up, right? Like, you're not your best self when you just woke up. You gotta summon up that best self. You gotta summon people that are highly energetic, people that are really, really good at their job. I always give them more respect probably than most people around me. Why? Because I know they're trying. I know they're intentionally being energetic. They're intentionally being charismatic. They're intentionally asking lots of questions. They're intentionally getting interested in other people around them. Because if they weren't doing those things, they wouldn't be coming across in that way. These things aren't very natural for people until they've tried them for thousands of hours. And so I know for a fact that when people are doing their job at a really high level, and it could be anything, it could be a person washing your car, it could be a waitress or a waiter, and they're moving fast, they're moving elegantly, they're asking you lots of questions, they're bringing good energy, they're making you feel better when they leave your table or they leave your car, right? They're going over the top for the service that they can provide to you. I know that person is either A, trying extremely hard to do that and being intentional, or B, has gotten natural at doing that because they've tried so many thousands of hours before to be intentional and try hard to be able to do those things. And so either way, I give them lots of respect. I commend them. I tip these people, of course. And so ways that I improved my attitude: eating better food, working out better, sleeping better, sleeping higher quality hours, right? If you can fix your diet, your workouts, and your sleep, everything in your life, pursuing your goals, being better, being a higher energy person, having a better attitude, all those things, everything in your life becomes 100 times easier, okay? Attitude comes from, emotions come from your thoughts, your self-narrative, and your values, which is something I can go way deeper on in another video. And they also come from what you eat, because what you put in your stomach is what you put in your mind, okay? What you put in your mind is also what you put, into your stomach, technically, because whatever you put into your body is just going into your body. It's all one thing. And so you have values, beliefs, self-narrative. What are you telling yourself about yourself? That changes a lot about your emotions, by the way. If you're telling yourself you can always get better, you're always here to learn, you're always here to serve, you're always here, whatever, that's much different than telling yourself a story of, I'm bored, I hate this place, I hate people, I'm so annoyed, whatever, okay? I decided when I wanted to be high energy around people, I guess I should stop moving that way. When I wanted to be high energy around people, I decided that I love people, okay? Because extroverts great extroverts love people, okay? I always hear them say it. Like, oh, I love talking to people, right? And so even though I used to be an introvert who was very depressed or whatever, I was like, okay, extroverts seem to naturally choose to love people. So let me decide that I deliberately love people, and I'll keep saying it until it becomes my truth, until it becomes me. So I say all that to say, fix your attitude by upgrading the amount of energy you bring to the day, by upgrading the habits you have in your life around working out, around sleeping, around eating good, and then do things like pursuing fulfillment. What is fulfillment? In a very simple way, it is working hard to gain skills and then serving other people with those skills. We evolved literally to gain fulfillment, which makes it easier to be high energy, by the way, to gain fulfillment through something the Greeks called techne. And techne is simply working hard to gain skills that you're able to use to serve the tribe with, the people around you, the people you care about in a meaningful way, right? So we evolved to work hard because life was hard 100,000 years ago, right? It was hard to hunt. It was hard to raise a kid or have a kid, right? And then secondly, we evolved to feel fulfillment off of serving the tribe with the skills we build, working hard, okay? Because if you didn't serve the tribe, they would excommunicate you. And if you were excommunicated from the tribe 100,000 years ago, you would die. So we had to evolve to work hard and serve others. So if you do those things, summon up your best self, summon up high energy, learn how to change your state, pursue fulfillment by working hard and serving people, and get in control of your habits, get in control of your values, your self-narrative, and your beliefs, you will certainly be able to 10x or 100x your attitude, which will 10x or 100x your life. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.